To Daryl real quick, you guys, because Daryl actually joined also during a 90-day run. And so, Daryl, are you with us, my friend?
Yes, how's it going?
Hey, good. How are you?
Doing great, doing great. Man, I just get fired up every time I get on here and hear these testimonials. These numbers is crazy. I didn't think I was gonna make it because I was actually in there washing dishes, and I cut my a piece of glass broke in the sink, and it cut my finger. And I mean, it was bad. I thought my wife was gonna have to take me to get stitches, but I told her I couldn't go, so I just told her patch it up, and here I am. But guys, I'm Daryl. I live down here in a little town in Tennessee, about an hour between Nashville, Knoxville, Chattanooga. I'm kind of like right there in the middle. Got a son that's in college, got a daughter who's graduating early. She's going to a HBCU school in Atlanta. So I'm like an empty nester now, just me and my wife. But before I came online, guys, I was working a job as a welder, like a lot of you guys. The regular, typical 9 to 5. I had been at this job for a long time. I was a 3-time employee of the month. I'm a real analytical person, so I love numbers. So I always ran like top numbers, 100 plus, 105, 10%. And I think that's how I got the employee of the month awards. But it never gave me, I never got in I never thought twice about that I would lose that job. And this was a job where I was working like 10, 12 hours a day, 6, 7 days a week, on my kid's birthday, on my anniversary. It was it was bad. And then I was still struggling, living paycheck to paycheck, just like a lot of people. So I just felt like if in order for me to make more money, I had to work more hours, which, that's the one of the biggest lies since sliced bread that the government done sold us. So I come in on a regular Tuesday, like always, guys. I was a head welder over a department with 6 other welders, and I get called to the office. And make a long story short, they're moving in another direction. And this is what I realized about jobs: when they get ready to let you go, you're never going to know it. You're not going to hear any, you're not going to have any ideas. Anytime you have a boss and you have a job. If you have a boss and you have a job, you have an opportunity to get laid off, and that's what they do typically at the end of the year and at the beginning of the year. So, um, but I caught myself. They told me they couldn't move me. So I end up 3 hours after being at work. I caught myself outside the gate. I'm in the car. I'm just trying to put it together because I'm crying because I done already had marital issues because of this job, just a variety of stuff, guys. It was just too much. And I hit on rock bottom because of that. I had to go and stay in a homeless shelter for a couple months. Slept in my car. I was just at rock bottom, and I just kept going back to the fact of I couldn't believe that the people who actually patted me on the back and congratulated me basically kicked me out the door, and they didn't take into consideration about my family, my kids, or anything like that. So I just made up my mind I didn't want to work another job. And so actually, while I was actually on a bed in the homeless shelter, I got on a laptop, and I just kind of typed in how to make money online. And of course, tons of stuff come on. But to make a long story short, guys, I came online. I did a couple of things, from affiliate marketing, network marketing. I even went and got my life insurance license, and I was a life insurance agent. And but I never had the time freedom that I wanted. I didn't really know how to do things the right way, and I was just winging it. And so I was scrolling one day, and I came across a post about a young lady made a post saying that she made like $600 from her phone working 2 hours or something like that. And so I reached out to her, I got the information. Make a long story short, I joined like 48 hours later. And I remember when I got inside the community, I love the support of the community. That was like one of the first things that I noticed. But I seen all these numbers, and everybody was doing all this stuff, and a lot of times this stuff can be overwhelming because you it's just natural for us to just assume and to think is not real, or there's some catch to it. But I just got plugged into everything, and I told myself, I seen one of the first people that that I followed was Victoria. And I think it was she had just did, I had seen a video that she did on TikTok, and I wasn't even on TikTok then, but she had did a video where she had made like 6 figures, I think in like 5 months on TikTok. But when I got in the program, I said my goal was to make 6 figures by the end of December. That was my goal. I said I want to make 6 figures by the end of December. I had it written down, and I joined on January the 15th. And of course, luckily, with the way that it went, I ended up making my first 6 figures in 4 months. And then I went on to make another 6 figures in 4 more months. So I was able to become a multiple 6 figure earner in 8 months. And I wasn't even on TikTok. I didn't have a following. I didn't have a brand. I thought I knew how to create content and market, but obviously I didn't. And it's crazy now. I think I want to say, give or take, I'm around 240 grand earned since I've been in this program. And the 15th of this month will be 10 months that I've been in this business from the day that I joined. And I'll tell you guys this. I'm gonna tell you what really helped me. Guys, it's really simple. The way that Michelle has this program designed and set up, all you have to do is just come in and just follow it. Like I didn't try to reinvent the wheel. I didn't try to do my own thing. I was just following exactly what she put in the program. And I mastered the 2 hour workday, or I feel like I've mastered, but I realized that in order for me to get the traction that I need in this business, I got to show up and be consistent. And the 2 hour workday where I'm creating my content and I'm going live, or I'm doing my copy and paste or whatever, that is the key to this business, along with being consistent. Because you have to understand, we have, I don't know how many people, 30 or 35 or 40 six-figure income earners, and a couple of millionaires in this business. And guys, you're going to get coached and mentored inside the program by these people. As you can see, I think Wendy is doing one sometime this month. I've done one before. I need to start doing more, but I've done one. Michelle does them. Amy, Victoria, Tim, like everybody is here to help you. So you're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. But I just want to say, guys, I didn't have a life before I started the online space. And it's crazy that just this year, in 14 years of welding, I took 2 vacations in 14 years, and I've been on vacation 4 times just this in the last 9 months. I'm in talking about the places that I would have never been able to do. I mean, go eat food I would have never even thought I would be able to afford. And this is what has allowed me, an old broke welder who lived in a homeless shelter, I mean, to now become a multiple six-figure earner, earning 5 figures comfortably every month, just working 2 to 2.5 hours a day, doing exactly what we teach inside this program. And so that's why I'm so excited about this new 90-day holiday push, because everything powerful happens during these 90 days. So I encourage you guys, if you've been on the fence, if you've been watching me or Amy or Tim or Michelle or whoever, guys, I'm telling you, this is the best time to get started in this business, because you're going to have so much support. Everything that people, all the top earners, guys, you're going to be able to listen and take advantage of everything that's got them to where they are. It ain't like you're going to have to go outside. Everything is inside the community. This is like a family. I feel like it is anyway, right? I haven't been a part of any opportunity or program that's had this type of support. So I just encourage you guys to, to get on if you're on the fence, just get started. Again, I didn't have any experience. I didn't have a following. I don't know how to build no websites. The business is automated. I always tell people, Michelle, this business does 98% of your work. That's what I tell people. The business, the automated system that you get for free does 98% of your work. You really only have a 2% business, which is your 2 hour workday. And if you stay consistent at that and master that, and just continue to show up on the webinars, the mentoring calls, and stay plugged in, guys, it's going to be hard for you to fail. Like I said, I can't put any income claims on it, but I feel like I'm gonna comfortably hit 300 grand this year. And if you would have told me I was going to be able to do this last year, I would have told you need to go see a psychiatrist, because there's just no way possible. But again, that's the power of social media and following a blueprint where we earn 100% profit and 100% commission. So again, just appreciate you, Michelle. Congratulations, Dale, as well. Welcome to the Six Figure Club. And I'm trying to catch Wendy, Michelle. I'm trying to get
There you
where
go.
she's at.
I think Wendy and Victoria are like having a
I know.
competition who's going to hit the million first, because
Yes.
like so close. It's so awesome.
Yes.
I hope